Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Past the pig skin, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Buffalo Bills and our home team. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it.
Choose the mic right here, over there, right? 50, choose the mic. Here we go, here we go.
They start the drive with Jennings. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. He's off to a great start here in this first quarter. It seems like this defense is probably going to have trouble containing him.
I would agree with that. I love the observation. And here's the thing. Their game plan coming to fruition. You knew that they came in thinking that they could run it, and now they're proving that they can and doing it in a big way.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Ready?
Here's Locke. This is Jennings. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Set, ready? 10-2 stop.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing his lock on third down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The kick by Marr is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Set, hut, 6 yards. Quad, check, check, check.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Ready? Hey, go. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 4 down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And his kick is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Tighten down. You draw corker. Slay. Hey, get it.
Clock will try again on 2nd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
The score tied 3-3.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Never mind, 52. Look at me. Go. Stop here, D. Switch.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And they do get this across midfield of the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal they'll take.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Underneath for Jennings. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Let's go, G. Let's go.
Throwing now is Locke. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On second down now, it's Jennings. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Jennings. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's go, V. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Now. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Yeah. 2.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
After a play like that, it should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Ready,
so they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
I'm here all day. Get it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Jennings was the one he was looking for, but... Now it's 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Ready. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal.
Too little, Captain. Topper. Hey, Charlie.
Lock now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. from 8 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And now he'll tuck it and run. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
I got you. Check 4, check 4, check 3, check 3, check 3. Wait. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Hey, watch the slap, watch the slap.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carter. A gain of 4 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
24 is the mic. Go. 24 is the mic. And watch that.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 15, check 15.
And here we go on 4th down with Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Switch gears.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Watch tight end. 3 out. Hey, check Mike 33. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike, check 33. You're not ready.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
So we got man.
Hey, Foxtrot.
55 is my guy, 55. Man out, man.
To go.
Here's Locke to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Kill, kill.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning now.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Set up. 30 base.
All day, dog.
Protein spill.
Check 31, check 31.
Hey, Alpha. Ready, ready.
And here comes throw number 1 to the backup QB. And Adams has it, complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. They'll run on first down. Jennings. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. What the?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Eli Harold. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing on 2nd down. Locke. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Now it's Jennings. Room to run past midfield. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Buying time to his, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
33. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
24 is the mark. How you get it? 24.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Open man is Anderson. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And an alley to run. There he goes right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, set.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jennings. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And 2 stop. Watch time, watch time. Tight end run, tight end run. 3 down, 3 down. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Jennings. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run it with Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On the ready.
Mark 55, Mark 55. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Marr able to put this one through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Crunch time, defense.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 59 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. Come on. You better bring it. Hit it.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you want till when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I do this for the family, I might just flow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I jump and hop out it. Rep where you from, where you post, department, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Hit first off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the fighter field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Hit first off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. First off the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real.
There ain't no time this, huh? Playing skills, you did. Ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist.
Here we go, 90, whoa.
Car on the wrist, hole in the wrist,
hot.
watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch.
Ready, 60 orange.
I get the money, but I never switch. They say you switch, you won't get it.
Ready.
You know the trick from the bottom. You get it, get it. You hate cause I told no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They
down.
made us,
60
you know I'm icy in
Pittsburgh.
Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, you be liking my flavor, I think it's cause I told no risk. Watch out, I never switch,
Delta. Stand, go. Set, ready. Ready. Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. Let's go. Ready, break. Ready up. Hut. Set. And Lobo. Set. Go. Ready. Ready, go. Here we go. Hut. Set hut. 60 outlaw. Set hut. Come on, set. 10 Tucson. Haywood. Hut, hut.
Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like.
Ready, ready, ready.
Yeah, whole squad like.
Ready.
In the field like, all day like, yeah, all night like. What? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like.
Here we go, here we go. Set, go.
All night like, whole squad like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah.
Ready. 8, read. Foxtrot. Ready. On the ready. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
See where this game here taking us, no barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be her for your mom to your pop to the beat to the
Here we go. 18 Gator. Charlie. Let's go. On the set. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. Set, go. Down. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Ready, go. Set, ready. Hut, hut. Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 30 pace, let's go. Set, hut. Set, ready, go. Here we go. Set, 60 orange. Hut, hut. Okay, ready? Ready. Set, hut. 6, set, go. Come on, set. Ready. Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. Let's go. Ready. 10-2, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 8, read. Hut, hut. Here we go. 70 Indy. Go. Set, go.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Ready, ready.
Big
Ready, go.
numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the
Got
same
it.
era. Yeah,
Hut, hut.
this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't got to shut the cell off with the iPhone, don't got a jet mode. Bad, big best though. If you wanna come, let's go.
Down.
We ain't going nowhere,
wrist, man. Check the wrist, man. Got him hot. Ay, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your fifth grand.
Let's go now.
Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Set. 30 days. Let's go. Ready.
16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, pointed car.
Ready, set.
Big numbers.
Smoke.
Big
Let's go.
numbers. 100 million bang, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Here we go. Go.
Big numbers. 100 million bang, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team counted, that's a big
90.
number.
Wall. 66. Hut, hut. Come on, set. 60 orange.
30,000 in the pocket, no change.
Set, go.
So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna
Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Ready, go.
Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some
Ready,
room.
break.
Congrats to
Hut, hut.
Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for
Red.
me. Baby, I'll be down
10
so
Lobo.
soon. Phone gotta
80
be
Ted.
got locks, I got some fresh shoes. 10K on the counter. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in
Let's go,
ones.
let's go, let's get ready, go.
I do pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's
Here
a good
we
one.
go.
It's a dance, I think my bread is hot.
Hut, hut.
In my pocket, don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no
Ready,
game.
ready.
Okay.
Ken
All
Tucson.
my girls, they love and hate me the same.
Pilot,
Okay.
64
So when I die,
weak.
I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds.
Ready.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor.
Down. 8. Set, go.
What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule.
Set, ready.
I'm used to serve best meals, now have
Ready.
reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes, but I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got trees.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. Let's go.
They figure they made it. I don't gotta make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment.
Ready
I
up.
gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to
Recon, 132 fight.
Okay.
Go.
In the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love
Ready.
and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old
Orbit.
age.
Hut, hut.
Don't want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
On the double.
Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touch.
Set, go. Set, 8, ready, go. Ready, ready, ready. Hut, hut. Here we go. Set, hut. Set, hut. 50. Ready, go. Come on, set. Hut, hut. Here we go, here we go. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie.
I just got bags of product.
Ready.
Rolling up. I'm in the brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them.
On the ready. Set,
Take
go.
a week to count it. Then I'll be back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter.
master.
Ready.
When it come to handles, never had one.
Ready.
With a bad one, made the build a day and then the last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Let's go, let's go, let's let go.
Better go back up.
Here we go. Let's go. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm close to the top of the raindrop.
Set, go.
In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason.
General,
Don't get mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Ready, go.
You better call back up. I'm running it down, I'm chilling. I don't play it down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 60 outlaw. Two fellas, let's go. Hut, hut.
I can't feel bad about it.
Set. 10 Tucson. Set, hut. Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Then I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself.
Gator.
I could get it by myself.
Ready.
I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right
Here we
before
go,
I
here we
leave.
go.
Like I'm mean.
Hey.
Think I'm part of Italian. I'm Gina. Like
go.
I'm Italian. The skin of cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I'm
ready.
Pay their bills. They can't get it by themselves. Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Then I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping.
Okay, ready.
He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Here we go.
By myself.
30 days, let's go. 61. Matchbox, light.
Gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Work and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place.
Set, go.
My bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads on my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Get the dick, so I put it on display.
Ready, ready. 90. Wool.
Yeah, I just
Ready,
ran a
go.
check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Then I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Let's go now.
I'ma
Ready,
get it
go.
by myself, yeah.
Set. Hot, hot. Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw. Ready. Let's go.
No conversation, ain't got time for no debate. Take it, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma put out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I know one to the right until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
Okay, break. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's let it go. Here we go. What happened? Ready, ready. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Delta. Set up. Ready, ready to go.
PPP love.